Jack, I'm at the front door. Why isn't my key working?
Oh, it's you.
What do you mean, oh? I just got back from my overseas assignment. I warned you that I'd be back today. The locks have been changed. Jack, what's going on?
Took you long enough to notice.
Notice what? I literally just got back from the airport. I've been trying to call you for the past hour.
Should have taken the hint when I didn't answer.
What hint? What's happening? Let me in. My luggage is heavy.
Being away for 2 years and then trying to act like family, don't make me laugh.
What are you talking about? I went overseas for our family's sake. We even discussed this before I left. You agreed it was a good opportunity.
Why are you acting like you did us a favor?
A favor? No, this was for all of us, for our future. Remember how we talked about needing money for various things? That's why I took the overseas assignment.
Ancient history.
Ancient? It was just 2 years ago. Though it does feel like a lot more than that, especially since I spent 2 years away from my family, working hard all alone. It was all for you and Emily.
So what? Does that change the fact that you left us?
Why are you saying these things to me?
I kinda remember talking about that kind of stuff. But we don't need your money anymore. We're past that problem.
What? Why not? What happened while I was away?
I made it big in the stock market. We're rich now, so we don't need your income anymore.
The stock market? Is that why you started ignoring my messages a few months ago? I thought you were just busy. You could have at least told me about this, that you didn't want me to come back. Is that really how you feel?
Yeah, that's right. About not warning you, I just didn't want to bother talking to someone like you anymore.
Someone like me? I'm your wife.
Not my problem.
That's awful. So that's why you locked me out?
That's right. You've served your purpose. Both Emily and I consider you a stranger now. Don't try to come in.
You're lying. Maybe you feel that way, but Emily wouldn't think like that. Let me talk to her. She's my daughter.
Ha! She doesn't even think of you as her mother anymore. When I told her we'd be cutting ties with you, she was thrilled.
Why? Emily. She can't really feel that way. Let me see her, please. You can't just shut me out and stop me from seeing my daughter.
Well, we don't want to see you. You were always nagging and lecturing Emily, weren't you? She found that really annoying. When we found out you'd be going overseas for 2 years, she was overjoyed.
Really? Is that true? I know I was strict, but...
Yeah, I even recorded her reaction on video. Wanna see it?
No, that's enough. I know I got angry at Emily quite a few times. But she had a bad habit of looking down on people and being disrespectful. That's why I kept correcting her. I was willing to be the bad guy if it meant she'd change for the better. I never thought it would lead to this.
Save your regrets for somewhere else. Just having you near the house brings bad luck. Get lost. You're like a curse.
I guess there's no point. It's clear I won't be allowed back in. Can you at least give me back my belongings?
Already threw them out. None of your stuff is here anymore.
You what? All my stuff?
Everything. You're not family anymore.
I can't believe this is happening. You really won't let me in?
Obviously. Why would I let a stranger into my house?
Fine, I get it. I'll leave for now.
For now? Don't come back at all.
You'll regret this, Jack.
The only thing I regret is wasting 2 years waiting for you to come back.
Mom, are you awake?
Sarah, of course I am. What's wrong? You seem upset.
I think it's best I explain everything once I see you.
Oh, are you back in the country already?
Yeah, I just got back from my assignment.
2 years overseas must have been tough. You must be exhausted.
You have no idea. Everything feels surreal right now.
Did you get any rest on the flight?
Not really. I was too excited about coming home. Anyway, I was wondering if I could come to your place?
Of course, that's fine with me. Your father will be happy to see you too. But wouldn't you rather see your husband and daughter first? Are you sure you want to come here?
Well, that's the thing. I can't go back.
What do you mean?
I can't get into the house.
Did you lose your key?
No, that's not it. The locks have been changed.
Changed? But why?
Apparently to keep me out. I just tried to go home and I can't get in.
What? You mean this was done on purpose? Who would do such a thing?
Jack did it. When I tried to talk to him, he basically said I abandoned the family by going overseas.
What? But you did that for Emily's sake, didn't you?
Yeah, but apparently he made money in stocks and says they don't need my income anymore. He won't even let me see Emily.
What? So you're just disposable now that they have money?
That's pretty much it. So, can I stay at your place?
Of course you can. I'll get your old room ready. Do you need me to pick you up? Where are you now?
I'm in a taxi. I'll be there in about 20 minutes.
Do you have all your things with you?
Just my suitcase from the airport. Jack said he threw out everything else.
He did what? Even your photos?
Everything, apparently. Said I'm not family anymore.
I don't understand Jack at all. He wasn't like this before.
I know. Maybe money changed him.
What about Emily? Is she okay with this?
Yeah, seems like it. Emily was always a bit distant with me, and I guess Jack's poisoned her mind even more during these 2 years.
That's terrible.
Jack said she was happy when I left, that she hated how strict I was.
But you were only trying to help her grow into a better person.
I need to figure out what to do next.
What are you planning to do? You can't just leave things like this.
Yeah, I have some concerns and things I'm thinking about. Can I talk to you about them when I get there?
Of course, sweetheart. I'll put on some tea.
Thanks, Mom. I'm almost there.
We'll sort this out together. Don't worry.
I just can't believe this is happening.
Neither can I, but you're not alone, okay?
Yeah, thank you, Mom. Jack, we need to talk.
What now?
Is this really how our relationship ends? Is there no way to fix this?
You still don't get it, do ya? Seriously? You still going on about that? You're nothing but bad news for this family. The kid hates you, I hate you. How can you even suggest fixing things?
After 15 years of marriage, you're just throwing everything away? I know I might have been too strict with Emily, but I was worried about her attitude and personality. I thought she needed to change or she'd struggle in the real world.
We don't need your concern. She's a brilliant student.
Her grades were never the issue. I'm proud of her academic achievements too, but you know she tends to look down on others because of it, right? That's what I think is wrong. Being good at studies doesn't give you the right to belittle others.
Shut up about that. What's wrong with calling stupid people stupid?
Is that what you've been teaching her while I was away?
I'm just speaking the truth.
Don't talk like that. Everyone has their own unique qualities and characteristics. That's what I wanted her to understand when I was correcting her behavior.
Well, look where that got you. She hates you now.
Because you encouraged her worst traits instead of helping her grow. Please, let me talk to her properly. I want to explain my feelings to Emily.
Not happening. You're not needed in this house anymore.
Why? Because you got money? So I was just a cash cow to you? All those years together meant nothing?
Yeah, that's right.
What's that supposed to mean? Did you approach me for money from the start? Answer me, Jack. Was it all fake?
When I married you, I was struggling with work. I was in a financial pinch. So I married you to get my hands on your income too. You were convenient, bought us this house, got Emily through high school. But now I'm the breadwinner who'll support Emily, so we don't need you anymore.
So those are your true feelings. 15 years of marriage just for money?
Yeah, finally we can be honest.
You're sure about this? No regrets? Once this is done, there's no going back.
None. I can't wait to cut ties with you.
Fine then. We're strangers from now on. I'll make sure you remember this decision.
Finally, you get it. This was such a waste of time.
I'll prepare the divorce papers. When I send them, sign them and take them to the city office right away.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
I won't be as generous as I was before.
What's that supposed to mean?
Goodbye then. Don't come crying to me no matter what happens.
What are you talking about?
You'll find out soon enough.
Stop with the mysterious act. Just send the papers.
Oh, I will, and you'll get exactly what you asked for.
Hey, when are you sending those divorce papers? Hurry up!
Stop rushing me. I'm in the middle of preparing for my new life and new apartment since you kicked me out and threw all my stuff away. So I don't have the time to prepare the divorce papers right now.
You're just trying to delay the divorce. How pathetic. Are you that desperate to stay married to me?
As if. I can't wait to cut ties with you both.
Then hurry up and send them.
Yes, I'll send them once everything else is settled.
What else could be more important?
My new living arrangements, for one.
Duh, hurry up already.
Patience. Good things come to those who wait.
Hey, what's the meaning of this?
What now? I already sent the divorce papers.
Not that! Why are you living in the luxury apartment next door?
Oh, how do you know about that? Have you been stalking me?
Emily saw you. She saw you going in and out of that building. Are you planning to stalk us even after the divorce? We're not letting you come back to live with us no matter what you try.
Don't be ridiculous. I had to find somewhere close to my workplace and options were limited. You should know that.
But why that luxury apartment next door?
You mean the one with the rooftop pool?
Stop playing dumb.
Well, I've always wanted to live here. The amenities are amazing and the view of the city is spectacular. Coming home is actually enjoyable now. Back then, I could never afford a place like this because I had to support you two. I moved here to enjoy my new single life. It has nothing to do with being near you.
Whatever. Just don't try to interact with us. We're strangers now, even if we see each other outside.
Of course, though I doubt we'll run into each other much anyway.
What do you mean? Emily just saw you, didn't she?
Yeah, but are you planning to keep living in that house?
What are you talking about?
What are you going to do about the mortgage? Can you afford it?
What? Mortgage?
Yes, you were only able to live there because I was paying the monthly mortgage, didn't you know?
But you said you bought it!
I did buy it, and I was paying the mortgage every month. Did you think I paid for it all at once? I'm not that rich. Didn't you ever wonder where that money was coming from?
All right, so how much is left on the mortgage?
About $200,000. You'll need to pay around $1,500 a month. Are you sure you'll be able to afford to stay there?
That much?
Oh, but you'll be fine, right? After all, you make all that money in stocks. That shouldn't be a problem. You're rich now, remember?
Whoa, the money is still tied up in investments, so I can't access it right now.
Oh well, not my problem anymore.
Wait a minute! Why are you trying to push all of that on me?
Isn't that what you wanted? To be strangers?
Hey, don't mess around! You promised to pay the mortgage!
I never promised that. I was paying it because we were family. We're strangers now, so I don't need to anymore. Your words, not mine.
You!
What? There's nothing more to discuss. You should start looking for a cheaper place to live.
I'm gonna tell your mother about this!
What? Why are you bringing my mom into this? Weren't we strangers? Why contact my family?
If you won't pay, your mother will have to! That's what parents are for! Cleaning up their kids' messes!
She won't listen to anything you say. You're wasting your time. Besides, she already knows everything.
Shut up! I'm gonna contact her! You just wait!
Good luck with that. I'm sure she'll be thrilled to hear from you.
Marie, please answer. This is important. Marie, something terrible has happened.
You and Sarah are divorced now. You have no right to call me Marie anymore.
Please just hear me out. It's about Sarah.
What about my daughter?
Do you know the real reason for the divorce?
Because you locked my daughter out of her house?
No, that's wrong. She abandoned our family.
Excuse me?
You know she was overseas for 2 years, right?
Yes, of course.
Well, it wasn't really for work. She was having an affair. She abandoned us. I had no choice but to shut her out.
Affair? You're saying that my daughter was cheating on you?
Yes, she used the overseas assignment as an excuse to continue her affair.
That's quite an accusation.
I have proof.
Wait a minute. She went abroad on company orders. That wasn't a lie.
Yes, that's true, but she only took that job to freely meet her lover. When Emily and I found out, we had to keep her out of the house. We just wanted some space to talk things through calmly. But she played the victim and demanded a divorce. I'm sure she told you her version, but it's completely different. She's just been lying to you. She caused the divorce, and now she's refusing to pay the mortgage she promised to pay, and she's living alone. Marie, Emily and I will be kicked out of our house. Please, could you pay the mortgage instead of her? You've got to. Your daughter's the one having an affair.
Who would do such a thing?
Your daughter would. She's being completely unreasonable. Marie, she's your daughter. Please take responsibility.
No way. There's no need for that. Your story is full of lies anyway. An overseas affair. Don't be ridiculous.
Why do you say that?
Because I know the real reason she took that overseas assignment. And it's definitely not so that she could go have an affair.
What was it?
It was for Emily's sake. Emily's quite the scholar, isn't she?
Yes, she takes after me.
And she wants to go to a university in Europe, doesn't she?
Oh, you know about that?
But studying abroad costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's difficult enough normally, but with a mortgage too? That's why Sarah took the overseas assignment, to earn money for Emily's study abroad fund.
Is that true? She never mentioned anything like that.
She didn't tell you because she didn't want you to worry, but she confided in me about it. For someone so devoted to her family to have an affair, don't be ridiculous. The divorce happened because of your outrageous behavior. Sarah won't pay the mortgage, and I won't pay a penny either.
But Marie, this is for your granddaughter. Think about Emily's future.
I don't care. You and Emily are enemies who mistreated my daughter. The both of you have no respect for how hard my daughter has worked for both of you. If that's the case, then neither of us has any reason to help you both out. Whatever happens to you is none of my concern.
Please, we can work something out!
Don't contact me again. You're not even strangers to me. You're less than that.
Marie, please!
This conversation is over. Don't message this number again.
Damn it, she's ignoring me!
Of course she is. You brought this on yourself.
I had no idea the overseas assignment was for Emily!
Yeah, well, not that it matters anymore. You made your choice.
What about her studying abroad?
Not my problem. You're her parent now, so figure it out. You said you had plenty of money anyway.
Damn it, but it costs hundreds of thousands!
Yes, and there are plenty more expenses coming your way.
The mortgage!
No, not just that. There's also the compensation you owe me.
Compensation? What's that about?
You really don't think things through, do you? You locked me out and refused to let me in, remember? That's called malicious abandonment, and it's grounds for divorce with compensation.
What are you talking about?
Need me to spell it out? You're going to have to pay me damages. It means since you caused the divorce, I can claim compensation, so pay up and make it quick.
I have to pay compensation too?
That's right. If you just talked things through properly, it wouldn't have come to this. This is all because you did something stupid.
Okay, so if I pay, everything'll be settled?
Yes, you have money, don't you? All those stock market gains you were bragging about.
Yeah, that's right, I have money. I'll pay your compensation or whatever. But in return, never get involved with us again. That includes Emily. Don't meet her.
Of course, I wouldn't meet you even if you begged me to.
Fine then. This is really goodbye. Maybe I'll move out of this place to somewhere better. I never want to see your face again.
That would be great, actually. Though I doubt you'll be moving somewhere better.
Still talking back?
One last piece of advice before we're done.
What?
You know, I thought it was strange how suddenly you demanded a divorce. So I hired a private investigator to look into you.
What? Why would you do that?
I thought you might have found another woman. I was planning to squeeze even more compensation out of you.
Don't be stupid, as if I would do that.
You're right, you weren't cheating. It turns out that you really did cut me off just because you got money.
That's what I've been saying!
And I found out something interesting. Someone approached you about stock investments, right? You gave them your money and they're supposedly making you rich.
Yeah, that's right.
You should know, it's a scam.
What are you talking about?
I investigated the company you invested with. They're complete fraudsters. You've just given up your money to people who have no intention of giving it back.
You're lying! They showed me the profit data!
Of course they did. That's how these scams work. That's easy to fake. They probably aren't even investing your money in stocks. They're just using it for themselves. Why don't you try calling them?
What's going on? I can't get through!
Like I said, you've been scammed. They're probably long gone with your money by now.
No! This can't be true!
I know it's hard to believe, but I recommend going to the police. Though I doubt you'll get your money back.
What? What am I gonna do? How am I gonna live?
You'll have to work hard, I guess. Welcome to the real world.
But the mortgage and your compensation!
And Emily's study fees. It's all adding up, isn't it?
Hey, Sarah! Can't we start over?
Oh, come on. At least try harder to deceive me. Your about face is way too obvious.
I was wrong!
Yes, you were.
So, let's start over. Come on, let's be happy, the three of us as a family.
You know, that's what I wanted from the bottom of my heart.
We can still do it! Come back home! Let's talk things through as a family!
That's what I wanted too. I always wanted us to live happily together, all three of us. But you and Emily rejected that.
No, that's not...
Yes, it is. You called me a cash cow and kicked me out. I will never forgive that. You threw away 15 years of marriage for a scam.
Please, Emily's still in high school!
So what? Does that mean you can trample on my feelings? You're 40 years old. What's your excuse? Does that mean I don't have to forgive you?
No, I want you to forgive me too!
Are you stupid? I won't forgive either of you. You completely denied everything I did for you both. You think I'll forgive you just because you apologized? Don't hover around me anymore. You're both like a curse to me. Don't ever show your faces to me again.
Please! I'm begging you!
Goodbye, Jack. Enjoy your new life.
How did it go? Is everything settled?
Yeah, even Emily came crying to me, which was pretty troublesome. She suddenly realized what losing my support means.
What did she say?
Just excuses, that she didn't mean it, that her father influenced her. But I finally got them to accept that we're cutting ties.
Are you really okay with this?
Honestly, yes, I'm done being used.
That's good, but the divorce proceedings might be tough from here on.
Yeah, but I'm not worried. It's just necessary paperwork to start my new life. I have all the documentation ready.
You seem very prepared.
I learned from my overseas assignment. Always have a backup plan. Actually, I'm excited about living alone for the first time in ages.
It's been a while since I've heard you sound positive.
The apartment really is amazing. No more walking on eggshells. No more pretending to be that bad guy for someone else's sake.
Well, if that's how you feel, I'm sure you'll be fine.
More than fine. I feel free. You and Dad should come visit my place sometime.
Yes, we'd love to.
Let's have dinner next week. I'll cook.
Just like old times.
Better than old times. No more compromises. The divorce between Jack and me was finalized. They moved out of the mansion and into a small apartment together. Emily couldn't even go to college, let alone study abroad, due to their financial situation, so she started working at a factory. Once she saved up enough money, she abandoned Jack and started living alone. But she couldn't handle the tough work environment and got into hosting clubs to relieve stress. Now she's living in fear of debt collectors. As for Jack, he's trying to make ends meet with work, but he turned to gambling trying to recover the money he lost in the scam. He lost terribly and ended up with so much debt that he couldn't even go home. Now he's living on the streets, struggling to find his next meal. Meanwhile, I'm enjoying my new life. I hope someday I can bring my parents to this apartment and spend happy days together, just the three of us.